The 16th of December will see the Tshwane All-White Jazz Benefit Festival making a return for its 16th installment. Organisers of the event say that this year being one of the most challenging for artists, they saw it fit to support and uplift young and upcoming local performers. This outdoor event is set to take place at the Mzansi Resort, formerly Morula Sun in Mabopane in Tshwane North, where artists such as Kelly Khumalo, DJ Maphorisa, DJ Lamiez, amongst others, are expected to set the stage ablaze. Joining us now on Zoom to give us a glimpse of what to expect come Thursday is the event organiser Tebogo Manganye and one of the surprise acts, Chomee. A very good morning to you, Tebogo and Chomee. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
All right, Chomee, I'm going to start with you. You're one of the surprise acts. Well, you're not the surprise act anymore. Just tell us more about what we can expect from you at this event.
Jenny, I'm very looking forward to this event. I mean, it's on the 16th year now, and it's the first time that I'll be performing at the event. And you know what? I'm just so excited because of exactly what it stands for. I mean, we standing against GBV this time around. But with me, I mean, I always bring my beautiful dancers with me. I always make sure that I bring out a beautiful show. And I mean, as artists, we've been starved where the performance is related for the longest time. So when you perform, you always leave your heart on the stage because you never know what might happen.
Sure, right.
COVID-19 and all of that, but obviously I'm bringing my team of dancers, performing my the songs that I'm still being booked to perform even now, even though I haven't released in such a long time. So 16 December, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, we've just been doing club gigs, so having this event of this magnitude is a great thing, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And yeah, it's for a good cause. You've mentioned gender-based violence as well, and it's geared to uplift communities. So what does it really do for you as an artist? What does it mean for you to perform at such an event?
You know, I believe that as people, we need to fight things in different places where we are, you know. And I feel like as a performer, the only way I can show my support for this is to do it where I know, like where my expertise lie, you know, because in events and gigs, we speak with the same language. And the more we punch this, I mean, this is a process. This is not something that someone will say, let's just stop this, and then it stops immediately. So whenever and wherever we can, we need to do it. And what best way to do it than with, you know, what you do best.
Now, Tebogo, break down for us, if you can, what we can expect from this year's edition, considering the fact that you'll be doing things quite differently due to the coronavirus lockdown restrictions.
Yeah, you know what, it's really going to be a difficult event, you know, considering our patrons who are used to our annual event. And looking at the numbers that we are expected to accommodate at the event, this could be very difficult, which already is difficult, like as it is on the platform, like, you know, how people are reacting because the sales are already sold out. But of course, we need to adhere to the regulations of the country. So yeah, we are only expected to accommodate about 500 people. That includes the workers and whatsoever. So yeah, that's what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it.
And just give us a taste of who the other performing artists are and what we can expect from them.
You know what, like Chomee briefly mentioned, we tried by all means to align ourselves with what's happening in the country because as Tshwane All-White Festival, like it's our core project to ensure that we always extend our hand to make sure that other people benefit from the project itself. That's why it's actually called the Tshwane All-White Jazz Benefit Concert. So our main focus has always been uplifting the upcoming artists and ensuring that they get a platform. So this year, because of what has been happening with the pandemic, we also felt the rise of gender-based violence also affected us, and then we've been looking at it closely to say that as much as we understand that the artists are facing a difficult situation in terms of performances, even ourselves as organizers, it has been hard because we didn't ever manage to do any type of event whatsoever in this 2020. It's only now that we are given an extension on level 1 to come and do an event, and we felt that no, let's just continue with our annual Tshwane All-White Jazz Benefit Concert under the circumstances. And that's where we saw a need of involving more female performances like Kelly Khumalo, like Lamiez, surprise act Chomee, whom she's also going to be performing for the first time on our platform, as well as DJ Miss. She'll be performing for the first time on our platform. So, yes, we're expecting a very warm and accommodative situation, looking at the numbers of people. Then, yeah, with the lineup that we have, like, as well as Maphorisa, who's also part of the lineup, we're expecting a very nice and accommodative performances. You know, artists will do their best since they were not given more opportunities to perform everywhere. So this is one of the platforms that they will share on stage and ensure that our patrons are very much happy and look forward. Maybe next year things will be different. Then we'll go to our normal setups and arrangement of having huge numbers and crowds.
You know, Tebogo, this coronavirus has brought a totally different new meaning to entertainment and having fun. And case in point, the wearing of masks. You know, most establishments have this no mask, no entry rule that so many patrons, of course, abide by. But once they get inside, they take off the mask. So is there a way of ensuring that everybody will still wear the mask even when they are inside the venue?
You know what? According to Event Act, we're supposed to comply with the COVID-19 regulation, especially for public gathering. That's why each and every event, according to the law of our country, it needs to have a COVID-19 officer, where they ensure that people sanitize, people wear their masks as they enter the venue. But now remember, at the same time, there and there, you'll be able to face those challenges, whereby you'll find people coming in. Once they're inside, they start taking off their masks, you know, those kind of things. But we're trying by all means to ensure that we encourage, motivate for people to comply with the rules. As we can see that the COVID cases are rising on a daily basis, and some of the hints are rising due to, you know, public gatherings and whatsoever. So we'll try by all means to ensure that people comply with even our COVID-19 officers, ensure that everyone is, you know, conducting themselves according to the COVID regulations.
Okay. Now, Chomee, looking at the lineup, I see there's a mixture of new and seasoned artists. So, being an artist yourself who's been in this industry for quite a long time, what advice would you have for the upcoming artists?
Basically, with me, it's always been just respect your craft, respect what you love the most. And if you respect it, it will respect you back. Okay. Love it, cherish it, and do the best you can to make sure that, you know what, you do your best to ensure that there's longevity with your career. Because most of the time, people lose it and they start focusing on other things. But if you focus on what has brought you to the points that you're at, then it becomes an amazing thing. I mean, I'm always advocating for, you know, at rehearsals, make sure that you rehearse, make sure that you love what you do, because it's very important to also respect your audiences. If you respect your craft, it shows in the work that you do.
It certainly does, Chomee, it certainly does. Now, take us through your Christmas plans or your festive season plans and going into the new year. Should we expect a new project from you?
Well, you know, a new project was supposed to come in 2019, but COVID-19 just swept everything away. But I believe everything happens in its own time. Christmas, obviously, I always spend Christmas with family. except for I mean, it's a peak
Okay.
season for artists. This is the time when we get to make most of our money.
Okay.
So basically, Christmas is going to be spent with family.
Sure.
Try to visit some of the lodges around Jozi, because obviously there's no traveling, no money.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
we'll be performing as well. I mean, the 31st, I know I'll be performing on the 16th. I know I'm doing the all white, and I'll be doing something else as well. So it's just a time to make as much money as you can, so that God forsake, whatever happens, you know that you're sorted.
Sure. Now, Tebogo, please share with us the ticketing details. How do you get hold of the tickets?
The tickets were at ShopRite Computer Ticket. However, unfortunately, they are sold out. We only left with a couple of VIPs.
Okay.
So, yeah, our stand-on tickets, they are sold out, yeah.
All right. Tebogo and Chomee, great chatting to you too. Thank you so much for joining us, and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Cool stuff. A big thank you there to events organizer Tebogo Manganye, as well as performer Chomee. They've just joined us on Zoom to tell us more about their event, Tshwane All White Jazz Benefits Festival, that's set to take place this week.